What is up, guys? And welcome to April Monthly Notes, where we close out the month and talk about what we're looking forward to for the month of May. April was pretty good to me, and I pray it was good to you as well. In my immediate family, I had 3 birthdays. My nephew, one of my nieces, and then my favorite daughter turned 28. Can we believe I have a 28-year-old? Please, I'm 28 myself. Y'all, sometimes I hate when I had a balcony open because anything I see moving out there, I'm like, what's that? I mean, what is that? Is it a bug? At any rate, let's digress. Me and Roms, we went to another Great American Restaurant. We're doing that in short form. So that makes restaurant number 3. I'm so happy, so proud of us too for like having an idea and like sticking to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, because we have to plan this. Like, me and Roms, we might see each other in the month of May, but we're not doing no outing because she has other obligations and things like that, right? So we said, okay, we're going to pick it back up in June, so still just keeping it going. You know what I mean? I can't wait to see what me and her do like next, because I've already like talked about it. Like, okay, after we end this, there's other series we can do, just to keep each other motivated. We do our content, we put it on our short form. And honey, the people over on the TikTok, they love a restaurant, honey. Post a restaurant. You're going to get 1,000 views, okay? Because I do not have that many people over on that TikTok, all right? But I've been posting more, so it's growing. So I'm happy about that. Who doesn't love to see a little growth, okay? So happy about that. So y'all can look forward to seeing the short of the next restaurant, of the restaurant we went to in April. It'll be on my shorts and YouTube soon, okay? I'm not gonna tell y'all the restaurant. You got to wait and see the video, okay? No preview here, no sneaky peeky here, okay? Oh, I mentioned it in the March monthly note, but I went to a Sony event in Richmond, Virginia. So y'all, it was cool. The event, like, what did Sony call it? It's called like Creative Spaces. And they were like previewing a new camera. I forget what the camera was, y'all, because my brain said, child, we could barely work the Sony camera we have, okay? Please. I don't need to be worrying about what they talking about, what they got new, okay? I want to become a master at what I already have, all right? That's a word. That's a word right there. Become a master of what you already got, honey. You don't got to be up all out here, looking for the next best thing. That's not me. So, but I still, y'all know, I like to go to, I don't know, if something prick me and say that sound interesting. One thing y'all should know about me, I'm going to use my leave, honey. I'm going to use my leave to leave. All right. You know how I say this all the time, and my friends, people, because I say it, they know. And if you see, like, you'll see the memes going around the internet talking about, I have 4 hours of annual and stuff like that. People send that stuff to me and I be cracking up and I be like, yep, I got 2 hours. Sometimes I'm exaggerating, but what I'm not exaggerating in is I am not one of them people that have use or lose leave at the end of the year. Because I have always felt like if I'm hoarding my leave and I have use or lose, I'm a loser. Because why am I at work all this time? Why am I not enjoying myself, enjoying my life? Even if I'm not doing anything spectacular, okay? I'm going to take leave from work. And you know what, y'all? My kids do the same thing. Now, my daughter, she does things, go on little trips, stuff like that. But my son, honey, he be like, Yeah, I had leave. He be off for a week doing nothing. I'm like, I know that's right, son. Raised you well, okay? Use your leave. So, use your leave and your free will, okay? Because I did for 2 days. And so the event in Richmond was on a farm. I was like, oh, okay. I have to confess something to y'all. The only other person that noticed is my mother. Because y'all, remember I told y'all I took my camera. I have a Sony ZV-E10 II. That's the camera I record my sit down videos on. And I have the DJI Pocket 3 in my phone. So those are the three things I record on. So y'all, I took my camera. I'm up here snapping shots, all this. The sun was out. I had my contacts in. I had on sunshades too. But y'all, you want to know what I didn't have? A card, the SIM card. I mean, the SD card in my camera. Girl. When I got home, like my mother was over here yesterday because we was doing our like blessings chat where we like write down everything that God has blessed us with in the month. Not with, because it's not a thing. Like, let me think of one thing I said. I'm trying to think of something that I said that's broad and you know, I'm not telling y'all all my business, okay? Y'all. Okay, here's one thing. Now this might have been for March. This actually might have been for March because my mother was so pressed to talk to me about April because we were talking about the blessings that happened in March. I wasn't able to schedule it earlier in April because we typically like to do it like the first week and like the first 1 or 2 weekends of the new month. We like to talk about the previous month. So my mom she was so pressed to talk about April too that we just went ahead and did 2 months. But one of the things I said in the month of March was it's a blessing that I'm able to do Amazon Flex because that's delivering packages, honey. I am 48 years old with mild arthritis in these kneecaps. Okay. It's a blessing that I could be dropping these people's packages off and getting paid for it when I need, when I need extra money or when I want to make sure all my bills clear for the month, stuff like that. That's a blessing that I can do that. Okay. So that's something I put down for March. So those are the type of things. It's not always a tangible thing. It's just something you bless with. It's a blessing to be blessed with health. Okay. Health is wealth, honey. Okay. So she was over here and so I was showing her like the swag bag they gave us. Cause it's like a camera bag and you could get up to 10 characters lasered on the handle. And so for me, I just got my social media handle, which is Melita PS on everything. I just got that on the handle. So I took the camera out because I was like, yeah, Ma, I just wanted to, I want to shoot with my camera more. I want to take pictures, right? Yeah, why I went to go look at the pictures that I thought I took, okay? And by me being in the house and everything, I was able to see that flashing yellow letter saying no card. Okay. I said, you got to be kidding me. I said, child, that's a mess. But it's cool. Okay. It is cool, honey. Because I ended up meeting somebody. I did not get her name though. Like, how did I do that? Anywho, I didn't get her name, but I ended up meeting a young lady like myself, and we ended up chatting. And in my opinion, and she was just like affirming, she was just being affirming as it pertains to like my content creator journey. And in my opinion, my brain said, that's why you're here in the first place. Because I did want to go on the walking tour and the group had already went. But I was like, I can catch up to them. And I saw them like down the hill. I said, oh no, we ain't walking down there. And it was hot outside. I was like, no, could y'all imagine? I would have went on a walking tour, taking pictures with no card in my camera. ahotmess.org. And also, since I was going to this event in Richmond, my husband was like, because we can't call it a staycation because we don't live in Virginia. He was like, let's just make it an overnight trip. And that's what we did. We ended up like getting a hotel room, spending time together, chilling, laughing. A great time. Okay. So that was cool. That was so cool. Hello, how you
Checking
doing?
in. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
You guys have your wristbands? Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to play bodyguard.
I know,
Make
that's
sure
right.
everybody's got theirs.
I know that's right.
It is Meletta.
Melita.
Melita. I was close.
Yes, you were.
All right. Here is your wristband. I'll be checking for yours soon when you
Okay.
get that. All right. Here you go. So to your right behind me is where you'll sign up for the photo tours. I think the 12:30 is already booked. They're looking at 2 o'clock right now. This big group just came back from one, so they'll let us hear you. And as they're putting the cameras back up on the shelves, that's also where you'll rent equipment if you need it for the walk. Directly behind it is our portrait studio, which if you need a headshot or something, it's a great time to do it.
Oh, okay.
Directly behind that is our Airstream. We have some products displayed there. Right here behind me, you'll take this token and you'll claim a camera bag. They are going to laser edge up to 10 characters onto the strap for you.
Oh,
And
wow.
behind there is this little stage where we have some talent that you can photograph. And behind that is a little snack bar where you can pick up a water bottle and M&Ms.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Thank
I think
you.
That's everything. Yeah. Have a
Thank
great
you.
time today.
Thank you.
And his team.
On the TV front, I've still just been watching my regular shows. Top Level Chef, we getting down to the wire, honey. It might be like 6 of them left. I do not know who's going to be the winner. It's some strong contenders, so that's exciting. Yeah. I watched 2 movies and they were horrible to me. The first movie I watched was Crime 101. I was like, what is this? Now, Halle Berry is in the movie and Chris Hemsworth. Y'all know, Thor. Also is Mark, is his last name Ruffalo? Mark, his last name starts with an R, i.e. Hulk, okay, in the Marvel Universe. They were in this movie and I liked seeing those 3 characters in this movie and everything, because I like them. But yeah, I hated the movie, but I also love how it ended, okay? I was like, oh, finally. When I watch a movie sometimes and it's like some criminal activity going on, secretly, I be wanting the criminals to, like, if they're good criminals, I be wanting them to ride off into the sunset. I just do. But some criminals, they got to keep going until they get to the end, okay? Like Frank Lucas. Because I watched American Gangster. I think it was on Netflix or something. I was like, Frank, you had all that money. Why didn't you just stop? When the military ended and no more planes was coming into the U.S., you literally had enough money then. See what I'm saying? So like the Frank Lucases of the world, I don't feel sorry for them. Because you could have stopped, but you was being greedy. Okay. So that movie, I was not a fan. Let me know if you watched it and if you enjoyed it. I just watched the movie the other day because I was like, oh, Mark Wahlberg, say less. I love me some Mark Wahlberg. But what I didn't love was this movie, y'all. This movie was on Prime. It's called Balls Up. The movie was so crazy. It was filled with shenanigans. I had no idea what was going on. And I was just like, what is this? It was definitely a comedy, but it was just, it didn't land well with me, y'all. It just did not land well with me. And I think this is a fairly new movie. So let me know your thoughts if you check it out. Actually, please check it out and report back, okay? Because I just want to know what other people are feeling about this movie I watched. I'm excited to watch season 2 of Running Point is out on Netflix. Running Point, what's my girl? Kate Hudson. I'm gonna have to. Oh, our man Jay Ellis is in it. I'm gonna have to go back and watch season 1 and then watch season 2 just because I enjoyed it so much. And y'all know what be up with some of these Netflix shows, honey. It be 40 days and 40 nights before the next season come in, and it's like, what happened? Y'all expect me to remember what happened 40 days and 40 nights ago when this season first came out? It's a no for me, okay? I'm 48. The memory ain't doing what it used to do, okay? So I'm gonna go back and watch season 1 just because I love it, okay? And yeah, and then watch season 2. So we could chat about that in our May monthly notes. So yeah. Oh my gosh, y'all. I am still reading this horrible book, Honey and Spice. Child, we hate it. But Ron was talking about, let's just, what she say? Let's just call it. I said, no, Roms. We have to be finishers. She was like, oh my gosh. I was like, we have to be finishers. So I've read 25% of the book. I got 75% more to go. So in May, I need to get it together. I need to get some more pages done, which I will, because when we talk in May, I don't want to still be at 25%. Okay. That's why I mention it. It's like soft accountability. Okay. For me to be like, girl, get this book together so we can move on to something else. So that was my April, y'all. Not too shabby, if I should say so myself. May 1st, Devil Wears Prada 2 is coming to a theater near you, honey. Okay. The Devil Wears Prada is my favorite movie. It runs neck and neck with Sex and the City, the first one. Sex and the City 2, they could have kept that trash. We ain't need it. All right. It's not really trash. We just didn't need it. Okay. We didn't need it. Sex and the City, the first one, was so good. It was so good. In my opinion, it wrapped up the series with a bow. But they had to keep going. Just like they did this reboot with Just Like That. Just go away, because I didn't watch it. I watched the first 2 episodes, got highly annoyed, and went on about my business. Because stop trying to put Samantha in here. She don't like y'all. Y'all done pissed her off. She hates y'all guts. And a lot of times for me, when a character is gone, for me, it just messes up the whole thing and I don't watch it no more. The same thing happened with that talk show. What was it called? The Real, that Tamar was on with all the ladies. I had enjoyed it when Tamar was on it. But as soon as they kicked her off, because she probably pissed them off, because we all know she a piece of work, I ain't watching no more. Despite the show going on to have a few more years of success, I was like, nah, I'm out. Y'all done changed the dynamic. I ain't unsubscribed, so I be gone. So that's how I felt with Just Like That. I also felt like, what are we doing here? We don't need a reboot. Okay, we done had 2 movies. We don't need a reboot. And what I found out was, as I'm older, because I was a Sex and the City fan, honey. As I'm older, I don't even like them people. Them people are stupid. Carrie is annoying. She's always shrieking. I'm like, dang, I didn't realize how annoying Carrie is. Now, not to mention, I am currently watching Sex and the City on Netflix. When I'm just doing something and I just need something mindless to watch, I put on Sex and the City, okay? Because listen, it was a good time. It was part of my growing up, if you will, okay? So let's get back to it. When I first heard that they were doing a Devil Wears Prada 2, I was pissed. I was like, I know y'all not about to mess up my movie. I know y'all not about to mess up my movie. Everything don't need a sequel, a prequel. Everything don't need a quote, okay? So I was annoyed when the breadcrumbs was coming out like they're doing a 2. You know what I mean? You know how you get them breadcrumbs before the trailer is even out, right? And my friends was sending it to me and I was like, yeah, y'all, I'm pissed. I'm not happy about this. But then when the trailers started coming out, I was like, oh, this actually might be a good time. The trailer that was out with Miranda not even knowing who them people were. Like, I don't know if she was playing or what. I don't know yet. But I was hollering. She was like, and when Nigel was like, yeah, you know, I don't know if it was Nigel. Let me retract that. I don't know who said it, but somebody said, yeah, you know, she was one of the Emilys. Street was like, the what? I was cracking up. So needless to say, I am definitely excited for Devil Wears Prada 2. And I'm actually going to go see it on the 2nd with some DMV girlies. Something I saw on Threads, because let me tell y'all something. Threads be hooking me up, honey. Okay, that's how I went to the Sony event. I be on Threads, and I'm like, what's happening? I went to my first YouTube event because of Threads, and I'm like, oh, okay. So, yeah. So, I'm excited to see Devil Wears Prada 2. Yeah, I'm sorry I can't see it with my friends though, because Roms is occupied. Ree was like, Lee, you gonna see? I was like, yeah, I'm going to see it, you know, with some DMV people. She was like, oh, you fancy. I started laughing. And y'all, I think I finally figured out what I'm wearing. Ever since I bought my ticket to go to this DMV event, I've been trying to figure out what I'm gonna wear. And what's funny is like I shop different ideas in my head, right? And what's so funny to me is what I end up wearing is nothing what I was thinking in my head. Okay. So, yeah. Happy to have finally figured out my outfit, right? Because you want it to be like yourself, a little, you know, Devil Wears Prada-ish. You know what I mean? Like, you want to look put together. But for me, I also want to look like myself. Like, I ain't about to wear something that I don't wear. No. Y'all know what I wear the majority of the time? I'm either wearing Rothy's or Adidas. Okay? So guess what I'm wearing to the movies? Adidas. Gold ones at that. Okay? I finally put the outfit. I'm like, Lee, put on that dress you ain't worn in a minute. You're going to put on a blazer. A blazer always makes it look a little bit more chic, a little bit more elevated, a little bit more posh, if you will, okay? I was like, you carry that gold bag and you wear your gold Adidas. I said, winner, chicken dinner sold. That's what I'm wearing. Very excited, okay? Took me forever to come up with that outfit. So yeah, also in May, my son, he will be having a birthday. He'll be turning 23. These kids are just moving right along, honey. It's so wild. I mean, I remember when they were babies being irritating because he was a crybaby. All right. He was a crybaby for a lot of years, honey. Probably until he started playing football when he's about 10 or 11, honey. That boy was a crybaby. I was like, please. At any rate, he'll be turning 23. So that's cute. And this year, this year, I just gave my kids money. I'm like, here, just take this little $100 and follow la la la. I'm unsubscribing. I ain't asking you what you want because I don't care no more. Here you go. Here a little bit of birthday coin. Okay. Go buy yourself something cute. All right. Mommy's done. Mommy's done here. Please. Well, that's all, y'all. A very cool April. Looking forward to a cute May. Oh, me and one of my cousins, we hooking up in May. We're gonna go to this restaurant. That'll probably be on some kind of short or something. Will it? Maybe not. Maybe I'll just take pictures of myself. Who knows, right? Because another thing is, you don't want to be showing people all these restaurants you be going to. But this restaurant, a lot of people already know about this restaurant. People already go to this restaurant all the time. So I think it'll be cool. I think I can go ahead and say something. Because over there on TikTok, honey, they just be releasing all the goods and letting people, telling people about the neighborhood spots, and the neighborhood people can't even get to them. I would be irritated if that was me. Like, don't blow up my spot. Keep it quiet. Shh. Well, all right, guys, that is all we have for our April monthly notes. Drop down in a comment and let me know one thing you did during the month of April that brought some joy to your life. And let me know one thing you're looking forward to in the month of May. Thank you for watching. See you in my next one.